Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to Mystery Unveiled India, the channel where we bring you real mysterious stories. Tonight, don't go anywhere, because this story will not let you sleep. Imagine, you are walking alone through a deserted alley. Darkness surrounds you, and then, you see a woman standing ahead. She looks extremely beautiful, but her face is covered with a white mask. She slowly walks towards you and asks a strange question. Am I beautiful? If you say yes, she slowly removes her mask and what you see on her face. After that, you might not stay alive to tell the tale. Tonight, we bring you the story of Japan's most terrifying urban legend, Kuchisake Onna, a beautiful yet horrifying spirit who is still seen roaming the streets of Japan. Kuchisake Onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman, a name that sends chills down the spine in Japan. It is said that in ancient Japan, there was an extremely beautiful woman. She was married to a samurai, but her beauty became her greatest curse. Her husband began to grow suspicious of her beauty, and in his jealousy, he took his sword and changed her smile forever. He slit her mouth from ear to ear. Kuchisake Onna is a terrifying spirit, appearing in Japanese folklore and urban legends. She is described as a vengeful onryo, a restless ghost, who partially covers her face with a mask or some other object, and she always carries a pair of scissors, a knife, or a sharp weapon with her. It is said that she is a tall woman. Her height is believed to be around 175 to 180 centimeters, but some claim she can be as tall as 8 feet. She has long straight black hair, pale white hands, and ghostly pale skin. Apart from her horrifying smile, she is considered breathtakingly beautiful. Many even regard her as a modern yokai. According to folklore, she asks her victims a chilling question. Am I beautiful? If someone says no, she kills them instantly, either slashing them with her long medical scissors, or following them until night falls, and then striking mercilessly. If someone says yes, she slowly removes her mask, revealing her terrifying, mutilated face. And then, she asks the same question again. If the person now says no, she kills them on the spot. But if someone hesitates while saying yes, she slits their mouth, just like hers. There are a few ways to escape her. One of them is to tell her that she looks average. This confuses her, and in that moment, you get a chance to run away. It is believed that the legend of Kuchisake Onna dates back to the Edo period, between the 17th and 19th century Japan. But in the 1970s, this story resurfaced. Many newspapers and magazines in Japan reported on this terrifying tale, and soon, fear spread across the entire country. Children were warned never to walk home alone after school. In many places, groups of adults were formed just to escort kids home safely. It is said that in ancient Japan, there was an extremely beautiful woman. She was married to a samurai, but her beauty became her greatest weakness. Her husband grew suspicious of her beauty, and in his jealousy, he changed her smile forever with his sword. He slit her mouth open from ear to ear. Many other legends say that her mouth was deformed due to a medical or dental procedure. Or perhaps a woman, envious of her beauty, disfigured her. Some stories even claim that she had a row of sharp teeth in her mouth. After her death, she returned as a vengeful spirit, an onryo. As an onryo, she covers her mouth with a cloth mask, often a surgical mask, or sometimes a hand fan or a handkerchief. She always carries a sharp weapon. It is described as a knife, a machete, or large scissors. Kuchisake Onna is a terrifying spirit that appears in Japanese folklore and urban legends. She is described as a cruel spirit or onryo. She partially covers her face with a mask or some other object, and she carries a pair of scissors, a knife, or another sharp weapon. It is said that the story of Kuchisake Onna dates back to the Edo period of Japan, from the 17th to the 19th century. But in the 1970s, this story resurfaced. Several Japanese newspapers and magazines reported on this folklore. On January 26, 1979, the Gifu Prefecture newspaper Gifu Nichi Nichi Shimbun published a report on it. On March 23, 1979, the weekly publication Shuken Asahi covered it. And on April 5, 1979, the weekly news magazine Shuken Shinsho published an article. This created widespread fear across the country. Children were advised not to walk home alone from school. In many places, groups of adults were formed to escort children safely home. Historian and manga writer Shigeru Mizuki considered Kuchisake Onna to be an example of a yokai. Yokai is a term used in Japanese folklore to describe various supernatural monsters, spirits, and demons. According to translator Jack Davison, when Mizuki included her in his new yokai encyclopedia, she was officially recognized as a yokai. Many children reported that while going to school, they encountered a woman wearing a mask. She came closer and asked, "Am I beautiful?" If someone said yes, she would slowly remove her mask and then her mouth would be slit open from ear to ear. And then she would attack with her sharp scissors. After this incident, fear spread across Japan. Children became afraid to step outside their homes. Even the police had to intervene in the matter. Many people in Japan claim that they have seen her with their own eyes. A driver once reported that he gave a lift to a woman standing by the roadside. But as soon as he looked back, her face was horrifyingly slit open. Some believe this is just an urban legend, but numerous reports and photos refuse to dismiss it as mere fiction. These terrifying stories are not limited to Japan. La Llorona, the Weeping Woman of Mexico. Bloody Mary, the Murderous Queen of England. Slit-Mouthed Woman, the tale of the slit-mouthed woman from China. There is something in every corner of the world that makes us afraid to look into the darkness. Are these just stories? Or is there truly something lurking around us? So friends, this was the terrifying story of Kuchisake Onna. Do you think it's just a myth? Or something more? If you liked this video, don't forget to like and share. And yes, the next time a stranger asks you, "Am I beautiful?" think carefully before you answer. And friends, don't forget to subscribe.